Accessories can be a total style game changer for dudes, but on the flip side, they can also be a deal breaker if you're wearing the wrong accessory. And unfortunately, I see a lot of you guys out there that are this close to knocking it out of the park, but unfortunately, you're screwing the accessory pooch. Today, guys, I'm going over a few accessories that are killing your style. Number one is baseball hats, but here's the deal. Not all baseball hats are bad, all right? But there are some that kill your style. If it's worn out, if it's dirty, if it's crusty, if it smells like your ass, this kills your style. If it looks rough, it kills your style. If it's not coordinated to your outfit, it kills your style. If you're wearing it like a punk, it kills your style. General rule, gentlemen, wear it forward. Anytime you go reverse mode, this actually makes you look a little bit more youthful, all right? Number two is earrings, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, all right? I personally like earrings. I know a lot of you dudes are like, yo, it kills your style, but I will be honest, all right? Earrings do send a message, all right? And unfortunately, a lot of people do have a preconceived notion of dudes that wear earrings, whether or not it's feminine or whatever, right? In my opinion, if you wanna rock earrings, it's fine, but if you're going in for a job interview or to get a loan at a bank, take them out. In terms of appropriate style of earrings, guys, it's really all over the board, right? Personally, I think a small, subtle hoop is ideal. All right, if you want to go with the simple stud, something like that, I think it's great. Anytime you get big gauges, in my opinion, it makes you look low class and trash, in my opinion. Next up is rings. Let's talk about it. All right, so here's the deal. All right, rings are amazing, right? In my opinion, one ring per hand max, right? You go more than this, it's going to be a little bit weird, right? If you go thumb ring, it's a little bit odd, in my opinion. All right, index finger makes you look a little bit douchey. Pinky finger makes you look Italian. Personally, I feel like a signet ring or some type of like substantial ring is an amazing accessory, right? But once you start wearing like multiple rings, it looks a little bit like low class in my opinion, but a simple, clean, masculine ring is amazing. Headphones, right? We got to talk about them because headphones honestly are a modern accessory that a lot of guys are using, right? So here's the deal. If you want to engage with people and have people want to talk to you, wearing these eliminates that. Nobody's coming up to you and talking to you with these on, right? The other thing is that if you're like just sitting there working, I think it's fine. But if you're looking to be a little bit more like aesthetic, all right, you may want to go with a pair of earbuds. Earbuds, in my opinion, are a better option because they are a little bit more aesthetic, but I know that they're not as functional. And dudes that really love like earphones or headphones are definitely not going to be rocking these. But one little pro tip I'd like to give you, if you are going to be rocking earbuds, right, you just got to make sure that they're not filthy and dirty, all right? Not because anybody's necessarily going to see them, but because it's fucking gross. Something else that's gross is too much fragrance, cologne, or overpowering body spray, all right? So here's the deal. If you're wearing like a body spray, like Axe, like grow up, seriously. It's time to upgrade to a proper fragrance. Fragrances are kind of like the invisible accessory, right? You wear it, it boosts your confidence. Every time I spray on an amazing fragrance, it instantly boosts my confidence and I feel better. And then the other amazing thing is that when you're out and about, right, you get a compliment, boom, right? All these people are like, yo, you smell amazing. That lifts your self-esteem. It also psychologically sends the message that you are sexy because when you smell good, you are sexy. You also are perceived as more attractive when you smell amazing. But on the flip side, if you're wearing too much fragrance or a cheap, nasty fragrance, this reduces your sexiness. Speaking of reducing your sexiness, next up is tech watches. All right, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. You guys know my feeling about watches, right? I love watches. I love all watches. I am a watch slut. This is my newest watch. It is from Aura, and it is honestly the sexiest fucking thing I've ever seen, and I'm going to tell you real quick about them. But before I do, I want to address, iWatches and all these tech watches, right? Are they functional? The answer is yes. Are they stylish? The answer is no, right? Are they mature looking? No. Are they anything that's ever going to get you a compliment? No. If you look down at your wrist, you're going to be like, damn, that watch is sexy. The answer is no. In my opinion, every adult dude should own a proper watch. And in my opinion, right, you want to go next level? Go automatic, right? This is also another one of my new watches from the brand Aura. So the brand Aura, if you haven't heard about them yet, you're going to, because they have, in my opinion, single-handedly changed the watch game. Once in a while, you'll have a brand that comes along that does something different, unique, and really just crushes it, and Aura is that brand. I first heard about them on Hypebeast, right? Hypebeast did an interview with the owner of Aura, and it intrigued me enough. And when I saw the pictures of the watch, I was like, yo, I got to go check them out, because honestly, the watch has a very similar aesthetic to one of my all-time favorite Grail watches, which is the AP Royal Oak rose gold. Unfortunately, that watch, if you go to try and buy it, it's going to be like $200,000. And so when I saw Aura and I heard that they were actually using automatic Seiko movements, they've got sapphire crystal, using 316 L steel, gentlemen, it's like next level. And so I went and then I saw the price and I was like, all right, like, is this a joke? Like, seriously. They are so high quality, and the price that they're charging, like how much? Like seriously, how much? Like 5,000? What would you think? Seriously, you saw this watch, or all right, you want another one, right? You want another one? Check this out. The murdered out skeleton. Are you kidding me? Like seriously, how much? Like a few $1,000s, of course, right? No, gentlemen, here's the deal. Like that's the thing. It's like under $400. Like actually, this rose gold, right, and this black one right here, right? They're like $350 retail, but right now, I got a discount code. I got this discount code from them because I reached out and I was like, yo, I love your watches. I actually ordered 2 of them. I also ordered some of their straps because they have these super badass like butterfly straps, right? That basically are like next level. So I was like, yo, I can get like a few watches because of the price, right? I can also grab a few straps, and I was super pumped, right? I got them, and when I took them out of the box and I took them out of the case, I was absolutely blown away. You know I'm a watch slut. You know that I've spent like literally over $40,000 on a single watch. And when I got these, it literally on, I freaked the fuck out. Look how clean. Look how clean and sexy, right? The murdered out, it is just so perfect. I got it and I freaked out. So I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, you're a new brand. I want to talk about you. Can I get a discount code and talk to my guys about it? And so they did. They were like, yo, Alpha, no problem. We've heard about you and we'd love to. And so guys, right now, for a limited time, I'm not going to tell you what the discount is. All I gotta say is you gotta hit that link. They've got a huge selection of different badass, sexy watches. And like I said, they're automatic. They've got sapphire crystal. Right now, for a limited time, if you go to my link, you gotta go through my link, right? There's a discount code you can use, Alpha M. If you use this, you are gonna get the craziest discount on the sickest watch in the game. And the reason why I say that is because of the price, because of the quality, because of the craftsmanship, because of the styling. Gentlemen, if you are ready to treat yourself to a proper, sexy, badass watch that doesn't cost thousands of dollars, gentlemen, this is next level. And I don't know how. I seriously don't know how other watch brands are going to compete with this because it is a premium experience. Hit the link down below. If you are looking for the best deal on the best watch out there, period, hit the link down below. Use that discount code Alpha M to get the craziest. And when I mean crazy, I mean the deal is insane. The watches are sick. Buy a few of them, honestly, because this isn't going to last. I think they are going to be increasing in price because, honestly, I think they are undervalued. And in my opinion, this is a good opportunity to grab one at a ridiculous price. Guys, treat yourself to a badass, sexy watch. Next up is sunglasses. Gentlemen, you know sunglasses are one of the potential greatest accessories out there. Unfortunately, they can also make you look like a huge douche, right? Number one, never, ever, 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 ever wear them inside. Indoors, period, off limits, right? You got 3 steps. When you walk in a room, it's 1, 2, 3, and off. Next up, we got to talk about the size. If they're big and oversized, it makes you look a little bit stupid, all right? In my opinion, there are 3 classic styles that I would look for. The Wayfarer, the Aviator, or the Clubmaster, right? These 3 styles or shapes of sunglasses are going to look great on pretty much anybody, all right? And the other beautiful thing is that when you wear a proper pair of sunglasses, it's going to help frame your face and basically make you look more dangerous, mysterious, and aesthetic. Glasses, right? In my opinion, simple wireframe glasses are a no-go. You want to do something with a little more shape, a little bit more structure, because the whole idea is that glasses are an amazing accessory that you get to rock on your face. But if you're wearing something dorky like this, you look like Uncle Barry. If you wear something like this, you look like you like turtles. I'm just saying. Instead, what? Exactly. It's clean, it's classy, it's stylish, it's sexy. Or you want to go something a little more robust, a little bit tortoise. Gentlemen, a great pair of frames is a game changer in terms of making you look more interesting, stylish, and attractive. Skinny ties are out of style. Any tie that has something funny or funky, you're like, hey, look at me, look at my funny, funky, zany tie, super out. Something else that's out is a pre-tied bow tie. Nothing makes you look like a bigger loser than when you actually should be wearing a proper bow tie, but you don't know how to tie it, and so you just get one of those pre-tied ones. You look horrible. Pre-folded pocket squares make you look literally like somebody took a shit on your jacket, because that's how bad they look, all right? In my opinion, you should definitely know how to fold a pocket square. In my opinion, white, clean, like classic fold is gonna be the best, all right? The whole puff, like big, like crazy, like zany, like folds, I think that looks stupid. And for the record, if I ever catch you buying a pocket square tie combo set that like matches, I'm gonna punch you in the dick. Beat up leather belts? No, don't do it. If you're wearing a brown belt and black shoes, no. If you're wearing a brown belt that doesn't match your brown shoes, no, all right? The leathers need to match. They need to coordinate. And they shouldn't have a big, gaudy buckle. Next up, let's talk about your phone, all right? One thing that makes you look trashy and low class is when you've got a really funny, zany, like case. It's not funny or zany, all right? And if your screen is all beat up and cracked, it makes you look beat up and cracked. Whether or not you realize it or not, your phone is an accessory. And for the record, it's a pixel, bitch. Bags, all right? So here's the deal. Backpacks. You know that I'm not a fan, right? Especially of the big, bulky, like little boy bags, right? Or backpacks. I think you can do better, right? There are simple, minimal options out there that are a little bit more mature and clean if you're somebody that does carry a lot of shit and you basically need to walk. This is going to be better for your back. It's also going to be better for your aesthetic. Also, something like this, right? A simple, clean, minimal leather briefcase is always amazing. Next up, let's talk about necklaces and bracelets. All right, so here's the deal. Less is more, right? Instead of wearing like 5 necklaces, I would go with 1, possibly 2, something simple, not a big like medallion. I think that doesn't look super great and it kills your style, right? Bracelets, less is more, right? If you're wearing like a bunch of bracelets on both wrists, you look a little bit foolish in my opinion. If you want to go something simple, minimal, right? Something like a nylon cord or some type of beaded bracelet, I think that's great, or a metal cuff is amazing, all right? But it shouldn't be too big, it shouldn't be too ornate, bulky, or ostentatious. Piercings other than your ears, all right? So I'm just gonna throw this out and be honest. I just gotta warn you, right? The more shit you've got jammed through your body, the less people are gonna wanna hire you, and the more you are limiting your potential opportunities, all right? I'm just saying, and I'm just being honest. Which brings me to tattoos. Now, I am not responsible with tattoos. I had 2 of them. I had them laser removed because they were so super stupid, right? So I'm not a great judge, but what I will tell you is this. Some dudes look incredible with tattoos, right? A sleeve, something sexy, right? Something awesome, like great, right? And if you're that guy, good for you. But there are tattoos that very quickly make you look like a huge toolbox, right? And in my opinion, a dude should never get a tattoo on his face or his neck or his hands, all right? Because even though right now you might be like, yo, I don't care, fuck it, fuck them. They don't want to be my friend, whatever. They don't want to hire me, whatever. But here's the deal. You don't know what you're going to want or where you're going to want to be in a few years. And so even though right now you're like, yeah, a neck tattoo of mom will be awesome, you might want to reconsider it, because even though she'll love it, she'll hate it. And even though you may love it now, you may hate it in a few years.